And we're live. Looks like our audio is working. Fantastic. Hey everyone, welcome to the goddamn show. I'm Chuck, you're on Defenders of Kobold, and we're here to play some fucking Pathfinder. It's gonna be great. Just great. Let's go through, introduce our players. So tell me who you are, plug your pluggables, and tell me your character, or tell me about your character, whatever you want to do. And then we'll do a quick little recap and get right back into it. Let's see. Let's go order the overlay. So we're just going to start with Bert.
Hey, yes, I'm Bert. And despite Chuck's sounding like he's trying to convince himself that this is going to be great, it is going to be great. In fact, tonight I am playing, because it's not loaded on my screen yet, I don't know his name, but he's like the tree-hugging, like, druid apprentice kobold man. Like, everything's groovy, and, like, you should really just smoke this with me and stop waving that sword, man. It would be cool.
Sprout.
Sprout. There we go.
All right. Yeah, and I got your link. Oh, look, Captain Cryan's dropping bits already. Thanks, man. Moving on down.
Filthy bits.
Moving on down, we got us a Dan.
Hey everybody, Dan with Defenders Kobold, playing our Kobold monk, Slappy. That's about what he did last time.
He slapped.
He slapped. He managed to avoid dying pretty well somehow. So we'll see if I can make up for it this time.
All right. And with those bits, Captain Cryan has got us banked one reroll. So
Nice.
starting off with some wiggle room. Moving on down, we got us a Jake.
Hey, I'm Jake with the Defenders of Kobold. You can catch us right here. And I'll be playing a Kobold Bard called Snip Snapper the Big Mouth, also known as Snip Snapper the Yip Yapper, but that's a little too close to his cousin Yip Yap's name. They're not cousins. If anyone tells you they're cousins, he will deny it up and down.
Okay, I believe him. I really do. Look at that. My camera's too dark. That's okay. Moving on over, we got us a Jeff.
Hey, I'm Jeff. Adventures Lollygagging. We play games on twitch.tv/The Lollygaggers. On Fridays, we play Delta Green. Saturday, we do Worlds Without Number. And Monday, we are starting up Chapter 3 of our Cinders of Heaven campaign for Alien. It's going to have a couple of these faces. Probably kill Matt within the first, 20, 30 minutes or so, and then he'll make a new character, as per usual.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Alien if you didn't.
It wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. And then I'm in various other things with all these fellas. And I am playing Kolis Nikic, who is a kobold sorcerer who does as much damage to his teammates as he does to enemies. Partially because he's very upset that his stepfather, Yip Yap, has been doing the unnatural things to his mother.
Oh, that's fair. Also, Captain Cryan just bought us a heal. Who's down hit points? Matt takes...
I had 0.
Okay.
I think all of us.
I too am at 0.
Yeah, all of
You're
us.
worse than I
I'm
am.
at 0, yeah.
Let's go ahead. If
I
you're
got one shot.
If you're at 0, move up to 6 hit points, and Matt take an additional 6 hit points. That's who Cryan bought those healings for.
Aww.
All right. Moving on down our list, we got us a Jeremy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm a proudly adopted kobold. What I would plug, if you're a fan of independent comics, if you like pulp adventure and you like a pinch of occult, check out Black Blizzard on Kickstarter. It's a good time. And I'm going to be playing Yip Yip. I'm a barbarian barber surgeon, and I do the dirty to Kolis' mom. And that's the important thing that I do here.
It's true. And a link for the Black Blizzard Kickstarter is in the chat. I myself have backed it, and I think a good number of people here have backed it as well. So make sure you go give them some support. Looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing. All right. Last but not least, there's a Matt.
Hello. How is everybody doing? Yes, I am Matt. You can find me on the Free League Twitch channel. I was going to say Twitter channel. Twitch channel, and on Garblight Games. For tonight, I'm going to kick off Blades in the Dark, and Jeff's going to be a player in that. So come watch me bumble through the rules as we do our character creation and first heist. Blades in the Dark tomorrow night. But tonight, I am playing Slade, a rogue, who took some AoE from Jeff yesterday. I feel like that was payback for from D&D 5e.
Things happen.
We'll see if I can survive tonight.
There we go.
Be it enemy fire or friendly fire.
There we go. And Matt's links are in the chat there, so you can check them out on both of those channels. All right, so you all are kobolds of the Hookclaw clan. You were set on a task by your tunnel master to go check out this hidden cove supply trove, whatever you want to call it, of surface goods. So you followed his map, you made your way here, and you started rummaging around and stealing shit as you do. Things escalated just a little bit as you were listening in on this one room, you heard some movement, and all of a sudden a possessed doll, a stuffed horse, and 3 taxidermy dogs burst through and attacked. And not only did they come at you, this strange slimy mesh of mushroom growth sprouted off a couple large mushroom creatures that also popped off. And you all had a huge combat. In fact, it was 3 separate combats, all just happened to coalesce at the exact same time. And despite my best efforts, everyone's kobold is still alive and kicking. So yeah, that's really where we're picking up at. Not a whole lot of crazy introduction. You're kobolds, you got a basement to explore. In front of you, so south on the map, is the open doorway that the taxidermy dolls, the stuffed horse, and taxidermy dogs, the stuffed horse, and the possessed doll all came out of. Immediately to your west, there's another door where this strange, nasty green goop sprouting mushrooms, where it's coming out of from underneath the door. And kind of back over your right shoulder a little bit, there's another door in a little open portion of the wall. And it looks like this green goop is flowing into it. So, yeah, we'll just pick up right there. No need to get fancy about it. What the fuck do you all want to do?
I want to check out what that dolly and her horse were hiding.
Yeah, I guess technically the door's already open, so.
Hey man, like, not to point out the null in the room, but aren't stuffed animals and stuff like to be not so animated as that? Like, this isn't like normal, dude.
God, he's right.
I mean, you think this
Nothing's
green
normal
stuff
about
on the
this at
ground
all.
has something to do with that?
No, probably not. I don't think they're related. I can make green stuff come out of my hand, so it's no big deal.
You're right, man. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I pick green stuff out of my nose all the time, and nothing lives there.
Hey, Chuck, was there any food back in any of those barrels or out on display anywhere?
Yeah, there was food in some of those barrels, and I believe you all were able to gather some of it. Let's see, you would have been able to find there was bags of salt, bags of sugar, casks of wine, jars of molasses. You also found, dried meats.
Any fruit?
I'll say
In particular, I'm looking for a berry so that I can cast good berry.
why don't we go high or low, Bert? You want high or low?
Sure. I want high because, high, man.
That's fair. I'll roll it. And no berries.
Oh, no berries. Okay. In which case...
But if you want, I'm not real huge on counting material, especially on a one shot. If you want to say you got a few berries in your pouch, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that because I am down hit points.
Okay.
And I'm going to just cast
We
good
are
berry.
all short some hit points, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was just looking, like, there's no,
in which
short
case-
rest, is there?
In which
No.
case, who's really looking wrecked right now? Because the good berry gives a fair number of points back. Actually, it's the same as my healing. I can heal 2 people, is what I'm saying. Who's looking really wrecked?
I'm 6 over 13.
Wow. Okay. Take a d6 plus 4.
Thank you.
Who's else? I'm 8 out of 15, so I'm like not horrible. I'm a little bit better than half.
I'm
Yeah,
12 out of 14. I'm
10
fine
out of
with it.
18.
Full. Perfect. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. So who else was down? Sorry, I heard 10 out of 18.
Hey, and Captain
that's fine.
Karian just dropped, what do we got? Heals all around. That is what? That's 500 bits. So 5 of you can each heal 6 additional hit points. So I guess if Jeff, you're at full health, that means everyone else can take 6 hit points back.
Yeah, that
I'll just do
means
that
Yeah.
instead of
18.
casting another spell then.
Thanks, man. That's fantastic.
Much
And if
appreciated.
that's not enough, don't forget, I can do risky surgery on you.
Ooh, risky surgery's fun.
It is.
I have I have a rusty cup from a can. That's what I used to do my initial cut.
Man, the
Um,
next time I feel the insects crawling under my skin, I'll like call for you, man.
Thanks, man. You gotta have maggots. You gotta have something to cut. And then I really like to keep people's hair to do the stitches because, old hair makes for the best stitches.
I mean,
I don't know what my mother sees in you. And it's very strange how she's got bald patches all the time. What have you been doing? Have you been pulling her hair to make, little stitches and things?
I mean, if she likes it.
I ask too many questions I do not want the answer to.
She's a sweet woman. I want to make her happy.
And it's not so much what she sees in him; it's that she sees him in her.
oh my god.
Oh no!
Everybody huddle up real quick. Huddle up. I want to cast a few spells. It'll make us all feel better.
And I'm gonna melt us with acid. Have a good day.
Good night, everybody.
Oh my.
All right. So we got some healing under our belts. What's the plan?
I think go through the door that's already open.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go through that door to the south.
Who's going through first?
Not I?
Yip Yap is so brave. You'll
Go ahead and go through that door. It'll be
That's
great.
true. I am really brave. I go where several other men have gone before.
That's
Oh, everyone take a
How
hero
dare you.
point for that bird.
Bird,
Oh.
poor old woman who doesn't even exist. Oh. I'm a good person.
Oh,
You're
that's so
such a good person.
fantastic. So Yip Yap, as you step through the door, you look around a little bit. You look to the right, and you see all these casks or all these barrels stacked up along the wall. Right across from you, you see all these crates, and you see all these bags, burlap sacks piled on top of them. Then immediately to your left, I'm gonna move you, Yip Yap, so you can get an eye on this.
I can't move into the room for some reason.
It might be.
Oh, God damn it.
You immediately look to your right into
no.
giant jaws standing there, mere feet from you.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Yes, this is good.
As you
that's not
look down the gullet of this crocodile,
Better be taxidermied.
standing there with jaws wide open, and it doesn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't. It just sits there.
Put your head in its mouth.
No.
No,
He thinks about it for a second.
I guess you're not as brave as I thought. I'm sure my mother will not want to hear that at all.
To be fair, like, this thing opens its mouth pretty decently wide, but never mind. It's too easy. Too easy. Come
From
in.
what I hear, there should be plenty of room in there for you.
Oh,
It's true. It's got a cloaca.
good God.
So
Good God.
I'll just be riding on this thing whenever everybody else comes in.
So yeah, you move on over and you climb on top of this dust-covered, taxidermied crocodile. Does everyone else move in?
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll move up to the door so I can at least see this.
We got another 100 bits. That's another 6 healing. Who's still down hit points?
I'm only
Technically, I'm
2.
down some, but I'm only down 2.
You're each down 2. Is anyone down more than 2? No? I'll tell you what, you two split it, each take 2.
All right.
So yeah, everyone else is free to move through. I don't know if the walls are being
some
weird.
reason,
I'm just going to
The
drag
walls
you
are being
through.
weird. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, and you look and you see down towards the east, this room kind of stretches on. Looks like almost the length of this entire room that you've been in so far. Yeah, crates, barrels. You can see there's a partition, like a, you know, what you see in like fancy hotels or old, you know, movies or something, where there's that changing screen. And you can see one of those down at the end, kind of blocking sight of the portion of the room. What do y'all want to do?
Hey man, like these above worlders, they kill a lot of trees to pack stuff into.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't pack them in live trees. Come on, man.
You can't?
No, you're thinking about packing live tree in something else.
No. I guess I should go and treat my stashes, man, because I got them packed in live trees all over the place.
Man, squirrels can do it. So yeah, as you all kind of venture down, you don't see any other signs of movement. If you check out those casks up to the along that north wall in there, you can see there some barrels are salt. You kind of poke around, you can see there's salted meats in there, cuts of pork, fish, couple barrels of molasses, and there's also a couple of large casks that are full of wine as well. The burlap bags along the south, if you poke in those, they're full of grains. Yeah, I mean,
I want to check out the gator, man.
yeah, it's a large taxidermied gator. Looks to be of higher quality taxidermy than what those dogs were. And just in case anyone forgot the high quality taxidermy on the dogs, I'm just going to show it to the stream because it's not great quality. But yeah, you look around, you don't really find anything that really jumps out of high worth in this area. You think maybe that partition might be hiding something worth checking out behind it. Go ahead.
So we think in the gator?
There is nothing in the gator. The gator is covered in a thick layer of dust. It looks like, kind of scouring over it a little bit, you could possibly see that maybe this thing was killed with arrows at one point, because you can see some bits of skin that have been kind of adhesed together somehow.
Because I don't trust it, I'm going to go and find some cordage and I'm going to wrap its mouth closed.
So this thing, it's been fixed in an open position. So as you're wrapping this cord around, letting the cord kind of pull its mouth shut, kind of like a pulley, you can hear creaking and cracks as the wood frame inside kind of breaks and pull together. Bits of the skin kind of tears open a little bit and some sand pours out. But yeah, you're able to, with a little bit of elbow grease, get this thing tied up. Mouth
if you want, I made a hat for Slappy earlier. Maybe I just cut off the top of this thing's head, get a little bit of the back skin, and give you a nice, headpiece with some, gator skin down the back.
That's kind of cool.
I come back later. I could make some boots out of this thing.
Hell yeah, man. Oops.
Oh yeah. Some neat boots.
Yeah. So, yeah, you spend a few minutes on the gator. What's next? Do y'all want to keep poking around in these boxes, see if you find anything, or do you want to move a little deeper?
I want to take some of the molasses.
Yeah, sure. They've got these are fairly large barrels, but you're able to maybe find some smaller ones full of sugar. Maybe if you pour it out, you can load up the molasses and kind of bang the lid on the barrel shut so it'll form a good seal. And you got a, small barrel of molasses in your pack.
Nice.
I'm just assuming big box means more better. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to focus on.
Okay, give me a high or low.
Hi.
All right, let me click the buttons. 62, you got a high. Yeah, you going through these boxes, you actually find one that's filled with tableware. Like you find some silvered, almost mirror polished serving platters. You find like a nice tea kettle. You find a nice set of silverware, a second set of silverware that you found in the previous room. But also hiding down in the bottom is a dagger that's in a sheath attached to a leather belt. And you grab the dagger and you pull the dagger out, and it immediately starts dripping this green fluid off the tip of the dagger. So I'll go ahead and let me add something to your character sheet.
I think I almost instantly probably just going to turn and hand that over to Slade.
Okay, sure.
It just...
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course. And then, Corliss, this is for your mom. I'm going to get back the silverware and the nice plates. I'm going to get some candles and some flowers, and it's going to be just a lovely family dinner.
You know, it would be better if you could get ring and put it on finger for her. If you really cared about her.
There. Slade, I added a dagger to your inventory if you want to check that out.
I'll
That's
take a
fair.
look.
That's fair. Not maybe this is the job that makes her an honest woman.
Oh, no, she'll never be an honest woman. I've known her but I mean, she could be a married woman, though.
Yeah,
And we
okay.
could go outside, play catch. It'd be very fun.
Ooh,
The
Okay.
father-son thing.
I think we've had
Yeah.
a breakthrough.
There we go. There's
This is how
highs and
moving
lows,
brings
but
people
kobolds
together.
move fast.
Yeah.
We don't live long.
All right. So anything else? Who wants to check out what? Anything else?
I mean, how much are the crates like separated? I mean, because if they are, I'll look at
Oh
whatever's
yeah,
down.
you can start digging into
ideas.
crates. Or actually, if you move,
Whatever those like gray black things are. by my
those are
token.
some like spittoons. And you can see that as you move up to each spittoon, you look in one, and it's got some funky green mushrooms growing in it. And you look in the other one, it's got some funky looking red mushrooms growing in it.
Sprout, this might be of interest to you. I found mushrooms. They're not the ones that attack us, though. They're just in. Yeah. Is there an empty one at all, by the way?
No, there's just the two spittoons, and each one has mushrooms growing into it.
I want to check out the mushrooms.
Sure. So Sprout, if you make it over there, let me find your character sheet. You need, you're a druid. Let's see. Okay. So the green mushrooms, they've got healing properties. Consuming one of these green mushrooms will heal you 6 hit points.
Ooh.
And there's 4 mushrooms altogether.
I'll harvest those.
Sure.
I'll hand those out to our frontline fighters. Hey,
you go.
man, these are like really good when you're feeling kind of bad. They'll give you a little boost.
So I don't have an item for those. So just note add an item into your inventory, something like that, to note that you've got a green mushroom that heals 6 hit points when healed. Now the red mushrooms are very poisonous.
I'll keep these for myself.
There you go. Let's see. I need to find items. Each one of these acts as a dose of spear frog poison. So I'm going to drop, and there's 4 doses. I'm going to drop those on your character sheet.
Okay.
So in your inventory, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 doses of spear frog poison, and you can read what that does there.
Okay.
Did you hand out the mushrooms?
Yep.
Like-
So I was one to each of our frontline fighters, so probably Kolas, Yip Yap.
I
Slade,
probably not frontline.
Snapper.
Someone else could take that. But
I'll definitely go up and do the punching. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind one.
if there's an empty spittoon, I would gladly take it and put it
Yeah.
on as a helmet.
Oh
though.
yeah, after the the mushrooms have been emptied, maybe Sprout suggests that you wear the one that had the green mushrooms in it. But yeah, you can have an empty spittoon to wear as a helmet.
I got hit very hard by a mushroom before, so this might help me next time around, you know?
Yeah,
Protect the noodle.
gotta protect the noodle.
So does my AC go up what, by like 5, 6, Chuck? Like what are you thinking?
Like 800? Let me find helmets and equipment. I honestly don't know off the top of my head.
You don't have to. It's fine. Its
Okay.
flavor's fine.
Yeah. You got a helmet on. Congrats. Yeah. So I'll say this now, Slade, as you kind of move around that that partition, you can see it's been set up as kind of like a, I see that, Jeff, as a small, almost like bedroom. There's a real nice carpet back there. It's got a small doll's bed, got a little tea set. You can see that on the little table that the tea set's on there, there's these red bottles that you've probably recognized in your, days of thieving as like healing potions of some sort. And there's 3 of them all together. Where did you go, Slade? There you are.
I'm over, but I'm laying on the carpet, sprawled
Oh, it's
out
a
on the
nice carpet. It's actually well taken care of. Let me go ahead. I'm going to drop some healing potions on your sheet. But yeah, nice carpet. I closed the wrong thing. Yeah, you can tell that the little tea set, it's made of actual like porcelain or china or whatever they make it out of. It could be worth, a handful of gold if sold in the right place.
Is there any tea in them?
There is a little bit of tea in there. It's cold. You can still see the, the grit down in the bottom of the cups.
I drink it
There you go. You drink it.
and then throw the cup against the wall.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Earl Grey or something along those lines, and you easily smash it against the wall. And as you do so, you notice that there is a door on the northern wall from where you're at. Just down a little ways.
Before we go too far, I was hoping to check just whatever's in these. If that
In those
hasn't been done already.
bookshelves?
You oddly placed bookshelf in a corner that you can't reach.
Yeah, high or low,
Yeah.
Dan?
Let's do low.
You got it low. So most of these are books on different sorts of crafting. So there's knitting, there's, hand stitching, there's macrame, different things here and there. Maybe nothing that really looks super exciting. Kind of tucked back in the corner, you do find a copy of the Dragon's Kamasutra. 99 fantastic positions for wyverns and wyvern-like creatures.
I think I know who needs this book.
Oh no.
Not yip yap.
Yes!
But other than that, there's nothing else like super exciting. You don't see any magical text. Just a lot of crafting. There's some cookbooks in there, pastries and desserts. Yeah.
I'll pass this along to Yip Yap, I
Oh my
think.
gosh. Colas will remember this.
Yup.
A real treasure.
All I have are AoE spells.
Hey, you already burned me once, so.
It's going to be
have
very
worse.
hard for her to get used to only one man, so I really have to please her, you know?
Man. Okay. If that's what you want to call yourself. A real man would put a ring on it, but whatever.
Or if we find one, I will.
But yeah, let me check, see if there's anything else exciting over here. You do find that in Slade, you would see there's a small dresser. It's represented by a crate because I was running out of time as I made this map. Kind of poking through it, you do find some rather nice looking silk lingerie.
Oh my. This is just all things for Yip Yap.
Yep.
I did not intend for it to go this way, but
Starting to notice a theme with the.
Dude, open the crate that says Bad Dragon.
ooh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, looking around this area, other than the door, there's not a whole lot back here. This area behind the partition, it is a lot cleaner than the rest of the area and kind of set up as a little living area. Definitely, you get the feeling that creepy little doll, this is where it sat up and played house.
You didn't get
just-
a chance to animate the gator.
Just for the hell of it, because I haven't done it yet. Like, I'll cast Detect Magic a couple times just to sense aura, and like I think it's like 300 foot
Okay.
radius or something like that.
Let's see. So it looks like all of the magical items down here you've found. So the healing potions, the dagger that Slade's now carrying. But one thing you're kind of noticing with your Detect Magic aura is there is a faint aura of something coming through that door on the north section of this area, of this room.
Well,
There is something to this door that is giving me the heebie-jeebies. I can see it. It's a very technical term that sorcerers use.
Yeah.
Like that dagger that Yip Yap has, or that gave to Slate, that had heebie-jeebies. This lantern also has heebie-jeebies. So there's
I
more.
think I
in there.
cured your mother of that once.
Well, she's been shacking up with Yip Yap, so I think she's going to keep you in business.
I'm very filthy.
Filthy.
But that's part of how you keep your body healthy is you expose yourself to many different germs, and then you just fight through it.
Yes, I have heard you've had a problem with exposing yourself, but we should probably continue.
Only when I'm drinking. And I'm always drinking.
Open the door, Yip Yap.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
Okay. So again,
Pelvic thrust as I open the door.
you pelvic thrust the door open. And as you there's nothing immediately in there. It looks like a long, narrow hallway. But as you kind of poke your head in, you look off towards the left, which would be towards the west, and you can see there's stairs going up. And you can see there's lights at the top of these stairs, like it opens up into a room that's illuminated.
Oh, no, I see a light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Or stairs. Nope, stairs.
Stairs.
maybe just as scary.
I meant 30 feet, by the way, not 300 feet. I don't know why is it 300.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, no, we're fine. But yeah, other than these stairs, this room has nothing in it. This hallway.
Okay.
Do you all head up?
We
Or
bravely
do we want to
proceed
go
onwards.
check those other doors before we go up? Like from where the moldy stuff was?
Yeah. Did anybody look underneath the rug? I have read that people often hide things like trapdoors and bodies underneath rugs.
Do you
That's a
think they
good
hide
point.
teeth under rugs? I'll look into that.
I do all the
It could
time.
be. It could be teeth. Teeth very possible.
Yeah, so Jake Snapper throws the rug up, and it's just stone floor underneath that matches the rest of the basement.
Ah,
Not even
man.
any teeth.
Sadly, no teeth.
How do we feel about other doors or stairs?
Let's
I'm
go.
fine.
Let's go up the
I'm fine.
stairs. I'm gonna try and stealth up the stairs.
Sure, roll me a stealth test.
I gotta remember how to do that. Okay.
You're the stealthiest guy who's ever stealth stairs in the history of stealthing stairs. Go get it.
There it is. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
little hand. Stealth.
Add a +1
Just
for
got a +1.
inspired courage.
That was fantastic,
Oh.
Jake.
All right,
Plus,
12.
Jake throws
All
a +1 on that, yeah. So 12 altogether. You
All right.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's only to attack rolls. Versus.
Okay, never mind.
11.
I just charge up the stairs.
So I'm gonna switch the scene we're on real quick. As you head up the stairs, the environment, it's a completely different kind of vibe. There are I just gotta show you the picture. As you find yourself in this nice looking quaint kitchen, very well decorated, teacups all along one wall. Let me adjust what the stream is seeing. Very clean. Windows are open, so it's nice and bright up here. Paintings, pictures, aroma of baked goods. It's very pleasant to the nose. Whatever that little dancing figurine hanging on the wall. And you look around and you see walking into the room, walking up to the old oven on the wall, an old lady. Kind of, you know, that white, blue hair, well dressed for, you know, old grandma walks up and she gets a rag off a rack and she opens up the oven and she pulls out a tray of freshly baked cookies. And she notices you. Oh, I didn't know I had visitors. Come on over here, laddie. These are fresh out the oven. As this kindly old woman
Says Laddie, and I look around.
offers you all a plate of cookies. Don't.
What kind of cookies are they?
Oh, they're chocolate chip. Come on now. Don't be afraid.
Wait,
I'm
are
already in my
kobolds like
fourth.
dogs? Isn't chocolate poisonous to us? She's trying to kill us.
You're going to have to speak up. I'm not so good at hearing anymore, but if you don't like chocolate chip, I do have oatmeal raisin in the jar over here.
Raisins!
Amateur.
This monster!
Oh my gosh.
Fireball.
Oh my gosh, this escalated. Do you fireballer?
I don't have fireball. No.
I've got
I wish I
telekinetic
did. If I
projectile.
did, I would have cast that shit long ago.
I'll cast telekinetic projectile to violently throw her cookies at her face.
Not the cookies.
Go ahead, Jake.
Why?
This will go poorly. Yes, it will.
As this tray, the cookies in her hand just fly out of her hand and go across the room. Like, oh my gosh, Butterfingers. Oh, I don't have my glasses. You can see her glasses are hanging along a lanyard on her neck. I lost them a couple days ago, so I don't see so good. If you all could be a dear and help me pick these up.
It would be in our best interest to never help her find her glasses, I suspect.
I mean, we've established I have a soft spot for older women. I'm going to help out.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't think my mother's that old, though. I have this strange feeling. The way you
probably
painted a
not.
picture of her.
Well, for Kobold, she's ancient. Like
That's fair. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. Chuck, can I cast detect magic again? I'm just and now that we're in the room, I'm just kind of curious. Sitting back. I'm not
Absolutely.
eating any cookies because chocolate gives me the runs. So
That's fair. Yeah,
Chocolate makes me poop really bad.
you can cast your detect magic. That magical aura you detected is coming from this old woman.
Oh,
She's a very, very potent magical aura around her. Oh, it's so nice to have you kids stop by. I don't get many visitors anymore. I'll tell you what. Would you all like to make a few coins? I have an errand that I need ran.
With the cookies and corns?
Sure, sweetheart.
What do you need done?
Oh, I loaned my neighbor Dennis my hedge trimmer months ago, and he's been avoiding me and won't give it back. He's
What's a
at the
hedge
market
trimmer?
today. Think of it, it's a long stick with a spinning blade that you use to trim up your hedge bushes.
That sounds horrifying.
Well, it can be dangerous. That's why only adults can use it. Jeff, were you doing anything with that knowledge?
nope.
Okay.
Just gonna let it go.
Okay.
I'm hoping she'll kill Yip Yap.
So, yeah, if you all want to make a few coins, he's at the market today. I don't have it in my hips anymore to sneak over there, but if you want to sneak into his garden and get my hedge trimmer back for me, well, I'd be willing to give you each some coins and, send you home with some cookies.
Counter proposal. Do you have any old rings?
The old rings? Oh, I'm sure I've got some upstairs. I mean, you kids like playing dress up nowadays. I'm sure I've got one I could part with.
Deal. See, Carlos?
We're gonna have to fight a Dennis.
What does Dennis look like?
He's he's a man, and he's about this tall, and her hands kind of all over the place. He's got
The shapeshifter.
He's got a beard, and he can be a little rude. He hasn't been very nice to me. He hasn't given me back my hedge trimmer. I keep asking him about it, but he keeps changing the subject. I don't care what the weather's going to be like. Dennis, I want my hedge trimmer.
This old woman's fearless if she goes up against a Dennis every day.
No.
But so long as he's not there, I think we can sneak in and out.
So,
A few more of these cookies to go, I think.
oh, not a problem, sweetie. And she'll get a small handkerchief, and she'll put a stack of cookies in it and tie it up and hand it to you.
Oh, I have some extra nutsack bags that I crafted.
Well, sweetie, I think my cookies are a little too big for those sacks.
I break them.
Well, have you got any spare nuts that we could put in them?
I do. I have some almonds. You hang on a second. And she goes and she gets on Joan. Well, I am all out of almonds. I do have some walnuts, though. Reminds me of an old joke that I heard. Oh, my. What was it? What do you call nuts on a wall? Walnuts.
Oh, okay.
What do you call
That's pretty good.
What do you call nuts on a chest? Chestnuts.
Oh, yeah.
This lady knows her jokes.
What do you call nuts on a chin?
He mean calls his mom.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hang on. I think I've forgotten the punchline. Let me see if I can remember that. I'll tell it to you later.
I'm sorry, I don't have nuts.
Oh, well, once you get a little older, honey, they should drop. You'll be okay.
You're a real nice lady. I like you. We're gonna get that weed eater.
no way that this could go wrong.
Sure, he lives just right across the street. His garden's it's behind the house. You'll find it there. I don't know where he keeps it, but I'm sure it's there.
By any chance, does this guy do like taxidermy stuff?
Oh, no, he doesn't do taxidermy. I used to do taxidermy when I was younger, before my hands got the shakes.
What do you know about the doll and the horse downstairs?
Oh, have you been downstairs? You shouldn't go down there. I haven't been down there in years. It's gotta be dirty and not safe for kids like you to be running around. When I was back when my great-granddaughter, she would come and play downstairs all the time. Her name was Camilla. She doesn't come by anymore.
Well, I guess we should go get that hedge trimmer. Just outside, across the street. No problem.
Yeah.
Dennis, mean guy with beard.
Hey, before you go, what kind of cookies do you all like? I'll make you a fresh batch.
Gizzard cookies.
What?
Gizzard cookies.
Gizzard cookies? Well, I haven't had those since Aunt 3. I'll have to see if I've got any gizzards left.
Peanut butter, man.
I do have plenty of peanut butter. I'll tell you what, I'll make some gizzard cookies and some nice peanut butter cookies. Do you all like snickerdoodles?
Eat cookies.
I think I got an ointment for that once.
Oh, that's something else. Has your daddy been in the Navy?
Well, he was drowned.
That sounds like a sailor. I once dated a guy in the Navy. He was a sweet guy, but I just couldn't stand being around all that semen.
It's our cue to go.
I like her.
So she, go ahead.
I think I would be going for the door at this point. I think like,
Okay, that's a good one.
She ushers you all out, like, be careful. Don't trip while you're over there. And yeah, nice. Looks like you're in a rustic, portion of the big town. A nice little suburb. You can see the cottage across the street, which must be Dennis's. And if you move across, you can see that he's got this large garden behind it. Let me show you a picture.
at this point,
Yeah.
I would tell them like,
Just so you all know, that woman, crazy powerful, magical aura just emanating from her. She probably could turn us to dust in like 2 seconds. I would imagine the cookies she gave you are poisoned with some sort of special magic. You're probably all going to turn into little tiny grapes or something. But yeah, she's very strong. We shouldn't trust her.
If I turn into a grape first, you can eat me. But if you turn first, I'm definitely going to eat you.
I didn't eat any cookies because I knew that she was not on the up and up. So I didn't eat cookies like some dum-dum, but whatever.
She
Just
told us
saying,
not to
she's
trip. This garden is probably booby trapped. Like Dennis
slide
lives
a
here.
cookie
It's
into
got to
his
be booby
mouth.
traps everywhere.
Just while he's talking.
That's what friends are for.
There you go. All right. Yeah, you see the gate to this garden. The gate's open just a little bit, but you can see the different flowers. These kind of tall hedgerows kind of partition everything out. Do you all move into the garden? Sure.
Man, this is like the native habitat of our most vile enemies, the garden gnomes. We've got to watch out, man. They're bloodthirsty.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I hear
The
those
garden gnomes
those
trip us.
garden gnomes are crazy. They do crazy things. They got like a submarine.
They dip their hats in the blood of their enemies to get that red sheen.
Yeah, I've heard things about them. Yeah, that's scary stuff, man.
All
I heard
right.
they ride foxes and turn to stone.
So
Right from
This is
City
probably
sometimes.
like death trap for us. She probably sent us here. We're going to die. We're gonna walk through the gate and we're gonna turn into little squirrels.
Oh, squirrels are cool, man.
She was so obsessed with nuts. Of course, it's going to be squirrels.
Then we could store things inside.
Look, I'm
the
not your
trees.
mom, man.
That's okay. I'm not even really sure she is my mother, but we not talk about that later.
okay. So there's going to be 4 quadrants to this garden. We're gonna call them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Why don't we roll a die to just see what you all discover first? Who wants to be the lucky one to roll me a d4?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d4.
So you said lucky, so I felt like that had to be me, but I was too slow.
All right, so you got a 2. So as you're kind of exploring through, you're not really finding anything yet. You're kind of moving through all of these tall hedgerows. And let me adjust what the stream sees. So why don't we're going to say you're walking that direction. Did that show up? That super duper light. It's fucked up. There we go. All right, you're walking that direction. Why don't you go ahead and move into the marching order that you all would be taking?
I assume we're moving from left to right.
Yeah, left to
there we
right.
are.
There's that real light blue arrow.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you give me a second, I gotta hit the restroom
Yeah.
real quick.
It's a quick dash to the back of the column as everyone tries to not be in the front.
What do you
Got
mean?
one shot.
I perfect thrust my way to the front of the line.
All right, are we happy with that?
Yes. What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing.
Gnome death.
So,
Probably.
Slade, why don't you give me a perception test? It's our peaceful music right now.
I know, it's so tranquil. Perception?
It's on the first sheet.
on the banner.
Oh, okay, thank you. On the banner.
On the
Ah,
left.
there it
There
is.
it is.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, it was initiative, but it's still
Ooh.
using perception.
Yeah, I mean perception and initiative, unless you're sneaking. Initiative uses perception. If you're sneaking, it uses your stealth. Yeah, you knock it out of the park. You actually see as you're moving through, you're hearing the odd little rustles. At first, you think it's the wind, but then you notice that there's a few specific points in this hedgerow that you're in that the walls are moving in an odd way. And you realize there's these vines that are kind of interlaced at certain points that are almost kind of snaking through this hedge along your side, keeping pace with you. And
He
you're
sprouts next to me. I'm gonna start tugging on his cloak.
You know what that? What is that? What is that? Why are they moving? Did you do that?
so that's you, Bert.
What?
I'm gonna
What?
point at the moving vines.
Did you do that? Is that you?
Okay. I think I have an ability as a druid to speak to things. Wild empathy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. So it says creature, but since it's flailing around, it might be considered a creature. It's like, hey man, like we're not here to like hedge your trim thing with the pole saw. We're just trying to go and steal the thing so you won't be cut.
Absolutely. So, using wild empathy, it does call for a diplomacy test.
Okay. I don't seem to see skills here anywhere.
It's the little hand in the circle that's along the top.
Okay.
So, if you,
Aha!
there you go.
I have diplomacy. Imagine that. All right.
So, if you want to roll that.
Ugh. Ugh.
There's a strange snake-like hiss that returns. No. You work for the dentist. You've come to cut us.
No, really. We're from the old lady that just wants her cutting thing back so the dentist can't cut anymore.
I don't believe you as you see this head of this creature
He's not buying it, guys.
slither out from the maze or the hedge. Let me get a picture up.
Oh my god.
We won't let you cut us anymore. As you see 3 of these things present themselves. Let me check to see. Yeah, and I already got the initiative plugged in. So if you all want to roll initiative.
I mean, I don't want to, but
Can you reset mine? Because I rolled initiative sitting in there from that last roll. Unless you want me to, I can stay at a 26. I'll take it.
Go ahead. High or low, Matt?
High.
94. You can keep it.
Thank you.
Okay. And everyone's initiative is in. So, Matt, you get to lead us off as you see this creature's head exit the hedge, and you see 2 other ones exit the hedge, kind of surrounding you all. We won't let you cut us. You work for the dentist. You will die.
No, we're here to stop Dennis. I'm gonna pull back and fire an arrow at the one that was closest to me.
Sure. Uh, 19, that's gonna hit. You wanna give me some damage? 4 damage, not bad.
I don't know why I would roll 2d6. It's only supposed to be 1. So
I'll let you
Do you
keep
want me to re-roll it?
Yeah, I'll let you keep the higher. It's a 1-shot, right? Let's have some fun with it.
all right. I'll take another shot at a -5.
Sure. Does 14 hits? 14 misses.
Okay. And that's it for me.
All right. Next up, we got Snip Snapper the Yip Yapper.
First of all, I'm going to try to inspire some courage.
Sure.
Let's show these plants what snapping at plants is really all about. We're gonna be like 5 Dennises to these guys.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm gonna cast Shield to protect myself.
Okay.
Nice.
Anything else?
I'll draw a dagger.
Okay,
or
cool.
it would be like so much Dennis.
All right, we got Sprouts up next.
Well, I think I am going to cast Tanglefoot on the
Ooh.
Tangle of Vines.
Sure thing. All right.
All right, so I think I roll attack.
Yep, that's got
Attack,
it.
there we go.
Oh, yeah. That
Boom.
hits.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so that's not a crit, though, is it?
No, it is
Did I roll
not.
20? No.
So it gains immobilized, which is can't use any action with the move trait. All right. Negative 10-foot circumstance penalty for speeds for 1 round.
Actually, no, it's only on a critical success that it gains immobilized.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So
negative
it's just
10 foot.
minus 10 circumstance penalty to its
Okay.
speed for 1 round.
Okay, so that reduces its speed down to 10. So very nice. Anything else you're doing?
I guess I can attack too.
Yeah, that was an action
right.
to cast.
Okay, so let's do that. Sickle Attack.
I will cut you. Ooh, I
23 hits. Yeah, if you want to give me damage on that.
Just not roll damage. Sorry.
It's in the same spot where you rolled the attack. Kind of one of the boxes underneath will say damage. Yeah.
Sorry. Damage. There it is. Dink.
3 points of damage.
Are you moving up to make that attack, or do you have range?
Yeah, you'd probably need to move. So that would be your spell, your move, your attack.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Tanglefoot though it takes 2 AP to cast. I
Oh,
have the
okay.
same spell.
All right.
Oh, so I can't move. So
Well, we'll take note of it for next time. Let's call it. So now you know for when we move forward. And then our monk's turn. Slappy.
Yep. I can't actually. Oh, I can. All right. I was just I was curious so I could move behind him to get flanking advantage.
Sure.
So I will take that and move up there, and then start seeing if I can slap some sense into him.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. So we'll start with the flurry of blows first.
Yeah. 23 is a hit. 7 is not.
That's yeah. Let's do some damage.
6 points. I just applied that to you, Dan. Let me heal that back.
Oh my god.
All right.
And
All right.
then,
This thing's still up.
We'll take one more slap at him then.
Sure thing. 5 is a
I
miss.
was hoping that was more.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, you moved. You did your Fury of Blows, which counts as one action. You attacked, which was another action. Our
That's everything for me.
turn passes to Yip Yap.
All right. Well, it's probably best to get one off the field. So I'll use an action to rage. I'll move over to the side of him. I've already had plenty of pecker and asshole. It's time for a little bit of fiber.
Fantastic.
All right. And we've got a +1, correct?
That Jake gave.
Awesome.
Oh dang! I forgot to put that in my rolls.
Okay.
24 is a hit.
Okay. So we'll add a 4 onto the damage. So 12 fire damage.
Oh, and with that fire damage, you slay this thing, man.
Nice.
Excellent. I'll just swallow it up. All right. And then I guess with my movement, I could move towards one of the other ones because that was move, rage, attack. Never mind. I'm all done.
All right. This one up here is probably, Jeff, you're within reach. So it's going to slither up to you with these vines. No, I'm sorry. Snip Snapper, you're in reach. My bad. And
What up?
Jake, it says spear here. This is actually a vine attack. Slashes at you with the vine. 18 to hit.
Ooh, thanks to my shield, I have temporary AC of 18.
It hits when it matches.
Oh, damn.
Dealing you 5 points of damage. I'll go ahead and move that off your character sheet. And then it's got its second attack it'll do. This will be at a -5. And that is a miss. Okay. Jeff, what is Colas going to do?
Okay, so what's that distance looking like? Okay, cool. All right, so there's actually one that's not in close proximity to anybody else.
Yeah.
And I was doing Acid Splash wrong last time, but even still, I'm still my hand's gonna go out. Green snot's gonna start dripping from between the scales of my hands. And I'm just gonna hurl an Acid Splash in the direction of the one that's separated from the others. So I think That's what I'm planning to do.
Cool.
If this works. Spell attack. Spell attack. Spell attack. Okay, it's not working there. So let me try it somewhere else. It's just not.
Let's
Buttons
see.
are not working for
Oh,
me.
you're doing acid splash. So if you go to your spell page, let me try.
Yeah.
Okay, there it popped up.
Casting wasn't working. All right, so attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload. None of the buttons are working
Okay.
for me at this point.
You want me to hit the button for you? You want to reload?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I
It's a
got
long
it.
reload.
10. Yeah, this module takes forever to load up. That if that's against AC, that is a miss.
Yeah, and then my other, then I'll do, I'll cast shield just to have it ready.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So the one that you just cast acid splash at, let's see. It's going to move on over to Slade. It's going to take some swings at you, Matt.
I have a bench.
First swing. Ooh, what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
18. That is a critical failure. So I will draw from my critical failure deck.
Nice.
What we need in our lives.
This thing swings in such a way that it becomes flat-footed until the end of its next turn.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, extra damage.
Let's see. And we're just going to put that thing on it. Good enough. All right, but it is going to try and swing at you again. It will take a penalty. Nine. So, not a critical fail, but still a fail. All right, so it snaps us back up to the top of the initiative with Slade. What are you going to do, Matt?
Slade is going to try and cut this thing up with his rapier.
Nice.
Oh, we've got a +1.
Yeah, you got a +1 from Jake, and this thing is flat-footed, so it'll take a penalty to
Holy
its
crap.
ACs. Oh, that is a critical hit.
All right, I've got the flat-footed damage enabled. I'll roll a crit. Big money.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you kill this thing outright, but also since it was a crit, I want to go ahead and look at the critical hit. Rapier, you would have enfeebled it for, given it enfeebled 1 until healed. Luckily, it's dead, so I don't have to track that status, but that was goddamn intense.
That was awesome.
Well
All
done.
right.
Or Dennis! Oh, wait, what?
Dustin, Little Trouble in Big Absalom. This is a Pathfinder 2 module that you can buy. Yeah. Dustin. Did I say Dustin or Dennis? I might have Dennis on the brain. Dustin. Yes.
You
I
said
think you said Dustin.
Did I?
Yeah,
Okay.
You said Dustin,
I
not
think
Dennis.
All right. Matt, that was you used an action to grab your rapier. You used an action to stab it. You got one action left. Anything you want to do?
I'm just going to stay there.
All right, cool.
I'm done.
Snip, snap, the yip yap. What are you going to do, Jake?
Well, I'm going to cast shield again.
All right.
Cast some inspired courage. That's the way. Cut him down. And then with my last action, I'm going to take a swing at this guy with my dagger.
Absolutely.
Add a +1 to that. Bing, bang, boom.
22. That is a hit.
Nice.
Excellent.
2 damage. All right.
Yeah, +1 with my
With your
my dealy
inspired?
bobber.
Sure.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
much, but did
Cool.
something.
All right. Sprouts, you are up.
Well, Sprout is away from danger currently. So he will cast one of his cantrips. And I'm going to use Electric Arc.
Ooh.
What's up?
All right, they need to make a reflex save. Roll that. Oh, and they fail. So if you want to roll your damage on that.
7 points.
7 points of damage. This thing is looking hurt, but it is still up. So that was 1 action point.
I think I'm gonna just kind of step back,
Okay.
step away.
That's fair. Slappy, your turn.
Well, maybe I can go ahead and knock this guy down the rest of the way.
Sure.
We'll see if I've got it in me or not.
You gotta
I don't see I
move.
can move. Can I move behind him in 1 turn? 1 action?
Yeah.
All right. I will do that, and then we'll throw out some slaps. Maybe.
17 is a hit.
Oh, all right. We'll throw out the next one here.
19 is also a hit.
I should do it. All right. Double damage.
And you slap this vine monster
Yeah.
to death.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't cut him. We slapped him.
Plus, we know that Dennis does cut these. So what if we gather them up? We say, hey, yard workers, look, we already did some work for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we kill him.
Yeah, we show him, like, look, we did a good job, right?
And
Maybe
then
give us
Slade
some-
goes around behind him and just stabs him right in the butt.
This is why I love you like a son, Colas.
Thanks, Dad. I mean, yip yap.
It's okay, we'll get there.
Okay. In time.
All
time.
right.
Don't have much left though.
No, we'll probably die tomorrow.
Tomorrow. That is ambitious.
That's
We're doomed.
big, man.
Expecting that we'll live till tomorrow.
Man, my tea leaves this morning said that our doom is hours away. It's fine. It's
Doing great.
fine.
That was this morning. It's been like 3 days since then.
Oh, well, then we could die at any time, man.
Oh, goodness.
So, as you all continue on wandering through this hedges and these gardens, you eventually come into a clearing. And let's just shift you on over. As you see in the back of this clearing, what looks like a treasure chest, but has a large, odd bird that's setting on top of it.
Dinosaur.
Right, yeah. What better bird is this?
As you see this large, odd bird setting on top of it, sleeping. But you can see it's sitting on top of treasure chest. Do you want to investigate or move on?
Is there a hedge trimmer in that poke into the treasure chest?
The chest is closed, so you're not, you don't know.
If it's sleeping, then it's flat-footed and it'd be easy to kill. Just saying. You could sneak up, Slade, and just and then yip yap, and then we stay back here safely to make sure no one sneaks up on us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And super.
Absolutely.
nice.
You could absolutely sneak up on this thing and take it out one shot. Bam. Just like
He looks
what
to
you
Yip
did
Yap.
to the bush.
bam.
Looks to you. What do you say?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Carlos is a really smart boy.
I'll cast guidance and give you a +1 status bonus to any one skill throw, which you may
Slade,
take or leave.
you gonna try and assassinate this thing?
I was hoping
Oh,
Yip Yap's
dinosaur.
gonna come with me.
Oh, I didn't want to screw up the stealth.
There will be a stealth roll.
So
Okay,
I
yeah,
will come
yeah.
with you, but
I'm
I
gonna
don't want
stealth
to.
It's a one shot. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, if you want me to come, I'll come.
You go stab bird. And we
No,
Whoever's-
how far away is it from us and the rest of the group?
I think I've got this mapped out to about 30 feet.
So I also have the sudden charge thing, so I'll be able to reach
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Oh yes.
God.
well, I'll tell you what, this thing's sleeping. We're going to call this a critical success on that stealth, man. Like a quiet breeze rolling through an open meadow, you just slink up right behind this thing.
Okay. Do I get any bonuses to roll, or just roll this?
I'll take care of all that on my end. If you want to roll
And
your
it's
attack.
It's considered fleet-footed.
Not only is it
Sneak attack?
flat-footed, it's also asleep. So you're gonna get some more. Yes. I was just looking for my conditions.
free this bird from
They
life.
are.
I get the treasure.
So yeah, if you want to go ahead and
Okay, let's do this. I'll take it.
all right, get a dirty 20.
That's not terrible.
Is that a hit?
Oh yeah, that's a hit. If you want to roll some damage for me. So I'm gonna tell you what, you're good at stabbing things. This thing's asleep. With that damage, you're gonna move up.
I rolled short bow damage. Let me redo that.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Same number.
Same damage. That was with my poison dagger that I just got also.
Oh, very cool. All right, so here's what I'm gonna say. You move up. You slowly reach your arm across this thing's neck. And you just slit its throat. Almost decapitating this thing in one stroke. Its head's just hanging off by a few bits of skin and tendon. But you know, if a chicken gets its head cut off, it runs around for a little bit. Let me roll a die here. Actually, we're going to roll.
It's the last G.
Could have cut off its legs.
It stands up, headless bird, flapping its tiny little vestigial wings. And it turns and it runs directly into you, Slade. You get a choice here. You can either use your AC or you can make a reflex save. What do you want to do?
Where's reflex save under on the sheet?
It is directly underneath
Oh, okay.
perception, I think.
I am an expert in it, so I'm gonna go with the reflex. I have a +9, so I'm gonna do that.
There's our number.
No.
No, you get to
Okay.
roll a reflex.
Oh, I get
That's
to roll
the
against
number
it.
you're
Okay,
going
okay.
against.
Oh my gosh. I thought you just rolled that.
No.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
You easily roll out of the way as this headless bird runs into the hedge and its body just gets caught in the tangle of hedges. It's just flapping, stuck in the bush, giving you free access to this chest now.
Wave the others over.
Yeah.
Kind of get my hands all ready and just open the lid on this thing.
Yeah, you flap the little clasp. You throw the lid open, and as you do, you can make me a reflex save.
It's too good to be true.
This was too easy.
Oh, I probably should have detected Matt. That's on me right there. Sorry, Slade. But good job killing the turkey.
Oh, not a problem. You throw it open and you can see this little launching mechanism, and you just easily step to the side as this dart shoots out past you and disappears off into the hedges, leaving you with a treasure chest. Inside,
Awesome.
you see a hatchet, a dagger, 2 flasks of a strange chemical. Actually, let's knock that up to 3 flasks. Some and a bunch of tripwire. So it looks like one of these tripwires is fitted with small bells, and the other one's like barbed wire. It has like spikes attached to it. And there's also a first aid kit. Since it's a one-shot, I'll go ahead and just drop some. Does it work if I drop it into chat? No. You find a +1 hatchet, a +1 dagger, 2 flasks of moderate alchemist fire, a flask of oil of potency. You might want to give that to Yip Yap. And then an alarm snare, a spike snare, and the first aid kit contains 3 moderate antidotes.
I'll take the snares if nobody else wants them.
Sure.
I don't particularly need any of it.
Alarm snare and what kind of snare?
I'm dropping it on your character sheet right now. It'll
Thank
show
you.
up in your inventory.
I have a poisonous dagger, so I don't know if somebody wants that or the +1 dagger. +1 dagger would be sweet. For me, the poisonous one all it does on a critical success is it does double damage. That's the only benefit to the poisonous dagger, which is cool.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a hatchet, dagger, 2 things of alchemist fire, some oil, and 3 antidotes up for grabs.
What was the potency thing or whatever?
Oil of potency. When you apply this thick, viscous oil to a non-magical weapon or suit of armor, that item immediately becomes magically potent. If the item is a weapon, it temporarily becomes a +1 striking weapon, or if it's armor, it becomes a +1 resilient armor, and it lasts for a minute.
What if I use my natural bite attack? Could I just rub it on my teeth?
Sure, why not?
Amazing.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and drop the oil of potency onto your character sheet. All right, who wants this hatchet?
I fight with my fists, so I don't need it.
I cast spells and use claws. The fire stuff.
I mean,
looks
only
good.
the enemies of the forest use hatchets, man. That's an evil weapon.
I actually have 3 hatchets on me.
Like I said.
You're sounding more and more like business.
That's why I was trying to say maybe we play the card.
I'll
you
hold
can
on
have-
to the hatchet
you
just
can
in
have a
case you
4th
lose 2 or 3 of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Jake, I've dropped the hatchet. Who's taking
Sprout
that dagger?
gives you the side eye, Jake.
I mean, it makes sense to put it on Slade, I think. Or does anybody else fight with a dagger?
Slade, I'm dropping a dagger into your character sheet. All right. The alchemist fire. There's 2 vials of it.
What? Yes. I'm sorry. What? Fire.
All right. There is some alchemist fire on your character sheet. So we have left 3 antidotes.
I don't take both, by the way. So if somebody else wanted the other, that's fine too.
No? Okay.
I'll take the antidotes.
Sure.
Someone responsible should probably have those.
Oh, so you're saying not me?
I'm saying not me.
Okay. The loot has been divvied up. Y'all ready to move on?
Yeah,
All right.
we got a trimmer to find.
As you all continue deeper into this garden, you come across this large open area in the center, surrounded by bushes covered in berries. Let's see. In the center of this area, you can see, surrounded by 4 frog statues and fountains with water trickling out of their mouths into the fountains. You can see this large gazebo. And sitting on a bench in the center of this gazebo is something that matches the description that the old lady gave to you. It's some kind of instrument, long handle with a spinning blade on the end.
The trimmer of weeds.
Check to see if those frogs are magic.
That's a really smart idea.
Are the berries edible?
Yeah, they're a mixture of blackberries, blueberries, maybe some gooseberry in there.
I'm gonna take some of those.
Okay, go on, throw some gooseberry, blackberry, blueberry. You know. Jeff, are you doing?
Yeah, detect magic. Yeah,
Let's see. How much
I
information?
was
do
reading
you
about
get?
alchemist fire. Sorry,
No, that's fine. It's an
I'm the
exciting
wrong
thing.
person to have this. You're all gonna die.
You receive
Yeah.
information.
I don't
Let's
think I
see.
actually get anything other than the fact that magic exists. I don't think I
Yeah,
get anything.
I was just reading that. Yeah, you're spot on there. Yeah, you definitely pick up. There's something magical in this clearing.
Okay, there is something very powerful magic here. Might be old lady come here or something else entirely. So proceed with caution. Be careful. Things go. Magic things usually go boom, or they turn you into like inside out or something like that.
So do everything
Or-
like normal.
Or they burn you or cover you in acid. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yeah. You know.
I think we should take some of those poison cookies and put them in the mouths of the frogs.
Or those cookies are delicious. Don't waste them.
I mean,
but
Hey,
those.
man, I mean, I've got
Oh, you're
poisonous
still alive.
mushrooms that we can put in their mouths.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. So yeah, if you take a few minutes, you can stuff a poisonous mushroom into the mouth of each frog. Frogs feel like they're made of stone. There's no reaction when you do so.
We'll come back for those later, maybe.
Yeah, kind of as you move up, I'll move the group of you up. And you know, move around to put the poison mushrooms in each frog's mouth. Yeah, you can see it in this gazebo. You can see that what very much must be the hedge trimmer that the old lady was talking about, sitting on a bench in the middle of the gazebo.
But no sign of Dennis.
No sign of deadness.
And we'll move within. Let's see, that'd be 5, 10. I'll have to step inside the gazebo just slightly, but within 10 feet of the center of the gazebo.
Sure. You move in, you can see it. You can see the tool setting there on the bench.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to lift it slowly up off the ground.
Okay. You lift the item up off the bench. Go ahead and make me a reflex save.
Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to click the wrong thing here. There we go.
It's not horrible.
Give me just a moment. Okay. All of a sudden, the gazebo around you starts to shake.
Oh God, no! The gazebo's alive.
As
We should put
those
the
of
mushrooms in
you,
the gazebo.
those of you outside see this gazebo almost instantaneously transform.
It's Dennis.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god.
As it chomps down on Snip Snap.
There's so many things on this.
Oh my.
Jake,
Are those some items in there from our unofficial sponsor?
no, they're
That's quite
not.
possible.
That's funny
They're
though,
not.
but they're not. If I would have been
Missed
thinking-
opportunity.
Oh man.
Jake, luckily you only take 8 points of damage as this thing chomps down hard on you. Jake, high or low?
Low.
Is this a dentist?
Oh,
You're still inside this thing.
oh no.
I think this is a fantastic time for initiative.
No, no.
Oh my. Just wonderful.
Captain Cryan, it is not a mimic. It's just a gazebo.
Horrifying gazebo.
Okay.
Not the first one we've even seen.
The mightiest of all monsters.
This thing just went to bite Jake. So our monk, Slappy,
Oh,
you
son
are
of a
up.
bitch. He's higher than me. Would I be able to try and just pull him out?
He's 10 feet inside. It's actually, Jake,
I mean-
you'd be like right there. So I can tell you, if you want to risk it and jump over this thing's teeth and grab him and drag him out, you can certainly give it a try.
This is certainly a dumb idea, but let's do it.
Sure. An action to move in.
Mm-hmm.
You're a monk. I'm not going to make you roll for leaping over the teeth. You leap over the teeth, you grab him, and you drag him out. You can see where the bench where this hedge trimmer was. The hedge trimmer now sets kind of on the ground next to it. Because that's where this thing's giant tentacle tongue sprouted out of.
Shoot.
So Dan, saving him. That was your turn.
Yep.
Jeff, you are up.
Oh, I'm so glad you moved him.
Chucking some alchemist fire right on top of that thing.
That's fantastic.
So that's it's just a strike action. I was looking it up.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm doing.
sure.
Oh yeah, good.
16 is a hit.
Okay, so let me see. Damage.
15 points of
That was
damage.
worth moving him for. You probably would have just dropped him.
And so one thing you definitely notice when this alchemist fire bursts out across this thing, it seems to really like recoil, and the alchemist fire seems to be very effective.
Oh, great. I throw the other one, too.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Oh, thank goodness I moved him.
I know. I'm so glad you moved him away. I'm like, yay! You only like the splash damage is much less than like the actual damage, but still. So I'll throw the other one.
Come on. Come on. Ah!
9's a
Do we have
miss.
any
We have
rerolls?
one bang to reroll.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would
Do it up.
Yeah. We still have hero points too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
0 points too.
I'll
Oh
burn
my
a hero
gosh.
point.
Go ahead and burn a hero point.
All right. Oh my god. I'm Kurt. Pathfinder. I suck at rolling in
That's
Pathfinder.
okay. I believe in you.
There it
Oh,
is.
thank you, Dad. Look at me doing it.
Fantastic. You want to give me that damage again?
Yeah. All right. Solid.
12 points.
12 points. Solid.
Nothing to shake a stick at.
And then I still have an action, so I'll cast shield.
Sure. All right.
And now is there a chance it like gets caught on fire or anything like that from this?
Alchemist Fire does have an ability like that, if I'm correct.
We don't need no water like the motherfucker bird. Not you, Dad. Different motherfucker.
Eh.
That's okay. I was gonna light myself on fire and burn it. So
2
I think-
persistent fire damage.
Yeah. 2. So yeah.
Okay.
And 2 fire splash damage. That's what like Jake would have been taking if
Yep.
he was still in there.
Yep. Oh, and a +1 bonus to attack rolls. So you've
Oh,
gotten
nice.
a +1 on that. Okay. Cool. All right. After that, we've got Yip Yap.
I'm so proud of you.
And then
Thanks, Dad.
I'm just gonna light myself on fire and go bite it.
Wow.
So I'll rage, move, and bite.
I'm gonna bite your face with my face.
It's
Do you
beautiful.
have Thompson's teeth? The only teeth that can eat other teeth?
Did you oil up your teeth first?
No, I think it's fair to say I didn't, think to do it before this happened.
Oil the teeth up, bite the thing that's on fire, and then your mouth explodes in fire.
It would be hilarious.
That's great.
Time to retcon.
15's a hit.
Okay.
It's a giant fucking gazebo. It doesn't have a lot of,
good.
it's easy to hit.
All right, and then we'll toss a 4 on the end of this. So 8 fire damage.
All right.
Look at the raid we just got, Chuck.
Oh my gosh, the Pyro Club. This is
Perfect
fantastic timing.
Oh, my goodness.
The party is fighting a gazebo, and they're doing so by lighting it on fire. So, this is wonderful. All right. So, you said 8 fire damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once again, this thing... hang on, that math was wrong. Your fire attack seems to be very effective against this gazebo. All right.
Amazing.
I believe that moves us to Slade.
Okay, we're a little too clumped together there, and I know it's got tentacles.
It does.
I'm gonna get away from the rest of you when it does its inevitable AoE attack on the group.
Probably a good thought.
And so move, draw my bow, and I'm gonna fire at it. Wah, wah.
9. Do you want to hero point that into a hit? Or
No,
hero point?
that's it for my
Okay.
turn.
Okay. All right, Sprout, you are up. And hey there, Asmodeus Soulpire. Thanks for the follow. That's fantastic.
Is there a tree branch or something around that I can pick up and use as a club?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'll do that with an action, and then my next 2 actions, I'm going to cast Shillelagh on it.
Ooh.
Which is useful if this thing is an aberration, extraplanar, or undead.
Okay.
So I cast that.
Very cool. All right. So that takes us to Snip Snap. Are you down?
No, thank God. I have 1 hit point.
It's a
I
good
was
thing I got you out of
absolutely
there after all.
safe. Yes.
Okay. What are you gonna do,
Died
man?
to the splash damage. Oh my god.
You would have. That would have been fantastic.
I think first things first, I'll inspire courage. I'll say, "You've got him lit up, boys. Finish him off, and just make sure everybody gets a +1 to their attack and damage rolls." Let's see. I think after that, I'll drop a dagger on the ground, and then another dagger on the ground, and I'll be done.
Okay. So you drop your daggers on the ground.
Yeah.
Comes gazebo time, everybody.
Okay. Cool. All right. So it's gazebo time. So this thing
moves, I'm gonna be upset.
does have tentacles. So it's going to start off going against Yip Yap. Now,
fair.
there is persistent fire damage. So at the end of this thing's turn, it needs to make a flat check. And if it gets 14 or below, it fails and it takes that fire damage. If it gets 15 or above, it does not take that 2 persistent fire damage. But first off, it is going to try and wrap a tentacle around Yip Yap. So Yip Yap, you need to make me an opposing athletics test. It only got a 14.
Okay, athletics.
Only a 14, he says.
And the +1 is only to attack rolls, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna give it to you on a tie because you were beating the number it set out. So frustrated, it's just gonna try and slap you with that same tentacle.
That seems fair.
That's my move.
Ooh, 15. That probably doesn't hit your AC, does it?
Does not hit, no.
Pure frustration. This thing slaps at you again with an even bigger penalty. Ooh. Okay. That was all misses. So it goes to Dan. What's Slappy gonna do?
Gazebo doesn't slap. Slappy slap.
That's fair.
Right, slap him.
I'm going to kind of move up to the side here a little bit so that, as suggested, we're maybe not quite all bunched up. And then let's do some slapping.
Sure.
Maybe.
That is actually a critical hit.
Nice. Let me
Amazing.
go ahead and roll the next one out here real quick.
That is a miss.
All right, so we'll just do the critical damage.
All right. So you do 4 damage, and you're using a
Did that roll right? Oh, it
bludgeoning
did.
attack.
How disappointing.
Yeah, that's
It does
too
count as magic.
Okay.
If it matters.
So I'm going to draw another card because that doesn't really apply in this situation. Here we go. Roundhouse. Make 1 additional attack against a foe adjacent. I'll let you make another attack against it using the same attack modifier as the original attack.
Okay.
So you get to make another unpenaltied attack against this thing for free.
I will take it.
14's a hit.
Oh, well, that was surprising. I thought that was going to be a miss. Yeah, 4 more damage. And then I still get to make my regular third action attack as well.
Yep. This will be at your -8.
-8. Which I keep forgetting to add a +1. I didn't add a +1 to any of my stuff. So I'm
Also to your damage as well. I forgot.
yeah.
Okay. 3 is a miss. But I'll go ahead and throw that extra 2 points of damage on there. All right. Slappy, that's you. So we go up to Colas.
Chuck, what were these like fountain things in the corners?
Those are the large frog statue fountains.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm sure they're gonna kill me in a second. First move is I'm gonna move up.
Yeah.
And seeing the tentacle try to hit Yip Yappy, I'm just gonna be like, "That's my daddy!" And then I'm just gonna my claws are gonna light up with fire, and I'm just gonna shoot burning hands at it.
Oh, nice.
In a way that will not actually get.
Okay.
By
Yeah.
moving, I can
Yeah.
target. So there we go. So burning hands. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not allowed to use the buttons on my.
It's being super silly. That's all right. I can hit it for you if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. So weird.
That's DC
Pathfinder's got
17.
no love for you.
So I need to make a reflex save. This thing's got pretty low reflex. It is a gazebo.
It's a gazebo.
But I still clear it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That gazebo's got moves.
Do they take any partial damage or is it just a miss?
I don't see anything in the description.
Okay.
Most of the spells seem to do half on a fail, half on success.
Yeah, I was looking it up.
Sorry, I forgot I need to pull the chart back up.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything on half
Don't see
damage.
anything.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Yip Yap. Your boy's cheering for you.
You didn't feel strongly enough about your dad, I guess. Not yet.
Now he's setting him up.
On fire. I set it on fire with 2 bombs. What?
You did all the fire and it's perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, I did forget.
Bite it.
Keep going. I need to see if it takes that persistent.
Yeah,
fire
I'm gonna
damage.
bite it so hard.
Oh
Just-
my gosh.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow. That's annoying. Okay.
What was that clapping sound?
It was. I must have the special when you roll and when I roll a natural 20, it cheers.
13 hit.
13 is a hit.
Hooray! All right, so it'll be a +5 damage on the end of it. So okay, so 13 points of fire damage. I'll just sink my teeth deep in. Oh, that was with the +1.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I just, bravely take the tentacle into my mouth and start tearing away.
All right, I've got that reflected. Oh,
I
damn.
think I'll bite again.
Sure.
I almost got muted in time.
6 is a miss, man.
That's all right. I'll do my third one too, because why not? Nope.
No. You rolled a 0. In fact, that's a critical fail, man.
Oh, I had a -5. That's fair.
Look at critical fail. What do you got? This is a melee attack. Oh. You don't have a shield on you, do you?
No.
Okay. You somehow accidentally managed to bite yourself.
Fair. I was just too into it.
You accidentally deal 6 damage to yourself.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
And I've got that applied already.
Nice.
Okay.
Worried so hard to bite its tongue that I bit my own tongue.
All right. Next, we move over to Slade.
All right, I'm gonna try and take 3 shots this round.
All right. Fourteen's a hit. Five
Roll
points
twice.
of damage. It only gave. Oh, that's weird. All right.
Weird.
All right,
Yeah, it
minus
looked like
5
you
on the
rolled
next
2
one.
dice.
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nope. That's a miss.
And is it a -5 for the third one?
It's a
Or is it
minus
-10?
10 altogether for the third one.
Let's do it. What?
It didn't.
Oh,
it's-
you didn't get your minus.
Oh,
in it.
when
Yeah,
you
that
type
makes
in the -5, you have to hit the add.
I gotcha.
Or the -10. So altogether, that would have been a 10 to hit.
Well, I also noticed on the sheet there's like a map minus and then another map minus. That's your minus, like your multiple attack minus. So you can
Okay.
just hit those in order pretty much.
Okay.
After on your
nice.
sheet.
But
Cool. All right, that's it for me.
all right. Yeah, 5 damage. Sprout, you've got a magical shillelagh stick.
I do in fact, and I'm gonna smack it with it real good.
Sure. So you move up.
I do. Seem to have lost the map. Anyway, let me just roll the thing here. So it is club. It's plus modifier. And that.
You're on the character creation. That's what's going on.
Oh, well, I tried to move back and it wasn't showing me anything.
Give me a second. I'll fix
Okay,
that. for you.
17. Does that hit?
17 is a hit.
Okay, now here's the thing on the damage. It does 2 dice of damage just up front. So let me just roll that twice. 7. Now, if this thing is extra planar or shoot, sorry. If it is extra planar, an aberration or undead, it does another die of damage.
Go ahead and roll that other die.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I've got your 2, and you should be able to see the central garden.
And he's got
Location up
that
top.
5 up there counts as well, I think.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Probably should have been 3d6 instead of 1 and 1 and 1.
That's all right. I've got it recorded.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't see any way to change the number of dice my weapon does. So.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
unless you want to roll it by hand.
I've got the damage applied. So you run up, you smack this thing with your magical stick, and it seems to really kind of reverberate through this gazebo. taking us to Snip Snap, the Yip Yap. Bert, was that all your actions?
I'm going to take a step back.
Okay, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that last hit really rocked it. Keep it going with the hits. Keep it going with the bites and the fire. Come on, you got it. Inspire courage. Then I use telekinetic projectile to throw one of my loose daggers at
Nice.
Tentacle. Oh, I forgot to add a +1 to that. Oh well.
15 is a hit.
Alrighty. Let's do some damage here. Circumstance bonus +1. Pull it out.
9 damage.
The gazebo is healthy.
Well, low AC, high hit pool. All right. Yeah, you put your damage. It's still up and going.
No, that's all I got.
Okay.
Nice going, cuz.
Dan, you're 1-2. Jeremy, you're 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
Yip Yap. This thing's still mad at you. It's... God, I really want to grapple you, man. So, your target number is a 29. See if you can roll a strength or athletics to overcome that.
I believe in you.
Even if I roll a nat 20, I can't.
You can't? Okay.
No, it's impossible.
So this thing wraps this tentacle and lifts you up into the air. And it tosses you into its mouth. And it bites.
Oh, God.
Daddy!
It's okay. Tell your mom that Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
The power of love.
So it tries to bite, but somehow you manage to avoid the teeth. I'm going to use its last action to try this again.
Just like plant my hands and feet out.
Oh. No.
Oh, my gosh. All right.
I'm gonna get a ring. I'm gonna make her an honest kobold. You're not taking me today.
So Yip Yap...
Don't forget
Setting
the
death
hedge
flags.
trimmer.
Yip Yap is inside this thing now. Hey, Captain Cryan, that's 200 bits. Let's see, what is that? 2 heals. So, Jake, why don't you take a heal? Anyone else down some hit points?
A little bit. I'm only down 4 at the moment.
Okay. Do you want to take one of them or let Jake take both of those?
I think Jake's much more hurt than I am.
All right, Jake, take 12 hit points. Thank you, Cryan. All right, yeah. Jake, you did your thing. This thing tried to eat Yip Yap, so it passes to Slappy.
All right. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to just go full on. Charge up both the hands and start swinging.
Sure.
As soon as I get my character sheet back open. All right, there we are. Oh no.
Luckily, it's not a critical failure. No.
Jeez. Well, that's one action.
Okay.
That'll do.
19 is a hit.
All right, and then I get. I'll just go ahead and roll up the next one because it's going to be the same.
18's a
That
hit.
should do too. All right. I'll roll out the damage on both of them. Couple slaps.
This thing is still up,
Yeah, I didn't think that.
hanging on by a thread.
Does it look splintery?
It's well past splintered. Jeff, you're up, man.
Okay. I want to ask to do something.
Yes.
So I was able to throw Alchemist Fire. Can I throw a health pot into the mouth of this thing so that I can get to my pappy?
Okay, here's what we're going to do. You're going to roll me a throw.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Pretty much don't roll super low and you'll be okay.
I don't know if I can guarantee that,
Yeah.
but I will certainly try. All
So
right.
give me this would be, since you're throwing, it would count as a strength-based attack.
Okay. Do you want me to just? Can I just roll like the alchemist fire again?
Sure.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Just do that.
7. That's fine. Jeremy, you
Sounds
need to make a
super
reflex save.
Fatty catch.
Our target
I got
number
him.
is 10.
Okay, reflex save. There you are.
Oh, 11. Oh, wow. You catch it. That's good, because if you would have missed, it would have broken and healed the gazebo.
And then okay, good. Now close your eyes. And I'm gonna cast acid splash.
That's my boy. Get him.
Oh man, I don't know why like the spells are just not working for me today.
Being
I could
real.
do everything else, like the items are working fine, but something with
wonder-
the spells.
Maybe I've
How
got
much
it
does the
programmed
healing
wrong.
potion do? I'm sorry.
Give me a second. I'll look that up for you.
D8, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the heal pot for when you hang on,
You could
Heal
try
pot
it.
is 1d8. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Try and roll your acid splash again.
Okay.
I adjusted the permissions on all the spells. I don't think that should have been it, but who the fuck knows?
Nope, still not working.
Okay.
So weird.
You want me to hit the button for you?
Yeah, just go ahead and hit it. Yeah, I don't know why.
All right.
So attack.
17's it.
All right.
Nice.
So then damage, and do I get the +1 from this still, Jake?
Yes.
Yep.
And the buttons don't work for me, so you're gonna have to roll the damage.
Okay. 6 damage. All right.
Cool.
This thing is still up.
And you take 1 point of damage, Pappy. Yep, Pappy.
Jeremy, if you want to mark that your 1 damage.
I will.
I feel the burn, and I respect it.
Yep, you are up.
Don't forget the hedge trimmer.
Is the hedge trimmer within reach?
It's like sitting right next to you.
Okay. You know what? That does sound like a fun thing to do. Maybe I'll spend an action to grab it
Yeah.
and get it going and imbue it with my raging fire.
I have added the hedge trimmer to your character sheet. So yeah, you grab it. As soon as you pick it up, it starts going. You don't have to spend anything to activate it.
Wonderful. I'll do
I
that.
wish
And
all
I think
hedge trimmers work that way.
we've got a +1 still, I think.
This one's for you, son.
15's a hit.
Okay. And then there you are. We'll add an extra 5 on the end of this.
What's the total damage?
13 fire.
As this hedge trimmer starts just tearing through the internals of this gazebo guts and splinters are spraying out all over the place, and the gazebo partially collapses and leans backwards as you all have slain the gazebo.
Nice.
That's my daddy.
That's my son.
You have retrieved the hedge trimmer.
So proud of you two.
The gazebo sadly doesn't have any other thing cool. So I'll tell you what, yeah, no one faced the gazebo alone. Sorry, Destin. So I'll tell you what, we're past time, so we're going to fast track this just a touch. Are you all going to hand the hedge trimmer over to the old woman?
Of course, I gotta get a ring.
We were promised coins and baked goods.
She's got magical powers. Oh, geez.
Maybe it'll be a magic ring.
So
And besides, that nice vine creature that tried to like really abuse us was afraid of being trimmed and stuff. So I think that was the real bad guy. So, if he doesn't have it.
She's going to cook us. I know it.
Well,
okay.
probably, but we'll get baked goods first.
Yeah,
But you
she'll
know
fatten
what?
us up. She'll fatten us up first.
I'm not going to get cooked as an orphan. I have a daddy.
That's right. And if we don't get bit, maybe she can cater.
Oh, okay.
So
And then I'm going to save the lotion to put on my penis on the wedding night.
Why did you have to do that? We were going so well.
I'm just brutal honesty, that's all.
you all head back to her house. You let yourself in. She's there finishing up a batch of cookies. Like, I see you all made it back. This is fantastic. But I do have some bad news for all of you.
Must die.
You're out of peanut butter?
Plenty of peanut butter. No, well, while you were gone, my son stopped by and he gave me a new hedge trimmer. I didn't need you to go over there after all. And she pulls out this brand new shining hedge trimmer by fucking like John Deere, whoever the fuck makes yard work shit.
Oh, wow.
So I guess for all your trouble, you can keep that old one too. I don't need it anymore.
Well, that's really nice of you.
So she hands over the chicken gizzard cookies, the peanut butter cookies. She puts 5 gold coins into each of your hands.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
all such lovely young children. Thanks for helping out an old woman. It's very nice of you. Now, if you would excuse me, I need to go take a nap.
I'm really sorry. I hate to be bothered, but I did ask if maybe you had a ring.
I did find a ring for you. And she finds out a nice, kind of basic, just like a white gold banded ring. Here you go. I don't need it anymore. My 7th husband gave it to me, and he was a real dick, and not a good way.
That's okay. I'm going to be a dick in a good way with this.
Oh, okay. Just wrap it so you don't get the itchy crotch there, young man.
Okay.
We have to come back and play again some other day.
So, anything else you all want to do? She sends you off, but you're able to sneak back down into the basement. You safely return to Clan Hookclaw. Now some big damn heroes. You come back with
Sugar,
treasures
we got.
from the surface, food. You've safely
Weed trimmer.
secured the path so the rest of your clan can come and gather up, pretty much steal everything in the basement. Yeah, you all did it. Good job.
Amazing.
Never
Never
have
sing
my
of our
tea,
deeds for
tea
generation.
leaf readings have gone so awry. We should have been dead.
Fireball.
There's still time. There's
Fireball.
still time.
If I wouldn't have
Still
rolled so
time.
poorly on that gazebo, I might have had that chance.
I feel like I got really lucky.
Seems like it, yeah.
All right. That's the game. Little Trouble in Big Absalom. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Thanks for playing, everyone.
Delightful.
Let's do some fucking plugs. We'll go in reverse order and let Matt go first. Matt, what do you want to plug?
Hey, tomorrow night I'm running Blades in the Dark over on Garblight Games. Jeff's going to be in that. It's at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Sunday night on the Free League channel, Alien.
There we go. Links are in the chat, so make sure you hit follow. Check them out. Jeremy, what did you want to talk about?
Our good buddy Reese says he's got the first issue of his comic Black Blizzard ready to go, and he's got a Kickstarter going to help get that published. So please give it a look. A little bit of pulp action, a little bit of occult. Should be a good time.
There we go. Moving on up, we got us a Jeff.
Yeah, on twitch.tv/thelollygaggers. On Friday, we're playing Delta Green, continuing Impossible Landscapes campaign. Saturday, we're doing Worlds Without Number, our sci-fantasy hex crawl. And Monday, we start up a new chapter of Alien. You can see some of these people in that as we play Marines in a special ops group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Bert.
Hey, check out Steam, twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We've got some BX Dungeons and Dragons going on, playing the Hollow World this Friday. Sunday is going to be some Gamma World 2nd Edition. And this Saturday, I'm running some Umerica for some of these folks on the official Goodman Games channel.
It's true. So yeah, you're watching us here on Defenders. Come back Friday, 9 p.m. Central. We're gonna be running our All Fear the Ishtar Alien campaign. We're gonna be wrapping it up here soon, and then after that, we're actually going to be starting up our own Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign called the Saviors of Ruse. So that'll be fun. Like Bert said, Saturday, twitch.tv/GoodmanGamesOfficial. Come check out the Danger Stranger show. Bert runs us through some Umerica. And then Sunday, 9 p.m. Central here on Defenders, Ghosts of Saltmarsh, our 5th Ed campaign, ran by Alex. I don't know. That's all I fucking got. Everyone who showed up, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the bits. All of you, thanks for playing. Matt, thanks for coming and hanging out on the channel for a little bit.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't fucking know. Let me make sure I got this set up right. Yeah, that's all I fucking got. So, until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces.